Hello all. In this video lecture, I would like to explain linear search and binary search. So first I will explain linear search with the help of a real world example. So I have a file like this. So in this file there are many documents. So if I want to get a particular document, so for example, if I want to find out a particular document which is written in Malayalam, so what I have to do is, I don't know the position of the document. So it is random document. So what I have to do is, I have to search from the beginning. I have to go through each of the document one by one. And finally, I have to search till the end or until I find the document, that particular document which I want. So these documents are not the one I want. This is a document which I want. So this is the actual document which I want. So what I did was, I have to search from the beginning and I have to go through all the documents and I have to stop searching when I find that particular document. So this is known as linear searching. Next I would like to explain binary search. So binary search is a searching technique we usually perform while we search for some word in a dictionary, or if we search for some page in a book. So this is a book. I want to search page number 200. You know that pages are ordered in this book. So what you have to do is, you have to search for the page number 200. But you don't know how many pages are there in this book. So the best way to do is, you have to take almost half of it. So this is almost half of the pages. So 566. Now you know 200 is less than 566. So you have to search only in this area. You need not search in this part. So what you have to do is, you have to again take the half of this. So it is almost, so you have to take almost half of this page. So it is almost around 275 or 280 something. So it will be around, it is 566. So it is almost around 280. So now you know 200 is less than 280. So the page will be in this part. So you need not go for this part. So again you have to take half of it. So it is around 140. So this is page 141. So you know that 200 belongs to this part. So it is between 140 and 280. Now you have to search only this part of this book to get the page number 200. So again you have to find the mid value and you have to continue like this until you find the page 200 as the mid page. So that is known as binary search. So next we will see linear search with an example. So consider this as an array. So 0 is the first element, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 8. So we have 9 elements in this array. And these elements are not ordered. So if you want to search something like 9, so if you want to find out whether 9 is there in this element. So in linear search what you have to do is, you remember the pages you have searched. So in linear search what you have to do is, you have to start from the beginning. You have to check with the first element. So it is not 9, it is 7. So this is not 9. Like this you have to go on until you find the element. So 9, it is in the 7th position. So this is known as linear search. Next we shall see binary search. So in binary search, the values will be ordered. So if you see this, it is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So this set is fully ordered. So this is the array indices, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 elements in this array. So in binary search, what you have to do is, you know the first position, you name it as L. And you know the last position of this array, you name it as H. So lowest and highest value. Now what you have to do is, you have to find the mid value of this array. So it is 0 plus 7 by 2. So it is 7 by 2, it is 3.5, you take it as 3. So 3. So what you have to do is, you take it as M. This denotes a mid value. Now what you have to do in binary search is, you have to, for example, if you want to find 9, what you have to do is, you find whether this mid value is same as this key element. So you know it is 5. So it is 9 is greater than 5. It is not less than 5. So it is greater than 5. Now you know that this 9 belongs to this part. So you need not search in this part. So you can leave this part. So 9 is somewhere above this value. So it is from this value to the end. So what you have to do is you have to change the position of this L to this one, because you have searched till here. You know that 9 is not there. So you have to move this L to here. Now L is at 4. Now you have to again find the mid value. That is 4 plus 7 by 2. It is 11 by 2. It is 5.5. You take it as 5. So the mid value will be 5. Okay. Now what you have to do is you have to again find out whether this key element that is to be searched is equal to this mid value. You find that it is 8. So it is not equal to, and it is not less than. So it is greater than this value. So it may be in this part. So you have to search only from here to the last element. So you move this L to this position now. Then again you have to find the mid value, which is 7 plus 7, 13 by 2. It is 6.5. You take it as 6. So mid value is 6. Now L and M is in the same position. Now again you have to look for whether this mid value is equal to the point. Now you find it is equal to this value. So you can return that 9 is at position number 6. So this is binary search. We will see with another example. Here it is ordered. Now I want to search for 3 in this group. So what you have to do, you have to again start from beginning. This is L value and this is H value. Now what you have to do, you have to find the mid value. It is 0 plus 7 by 2. It is 3.5. So mid value will be 3. Now what you have to do, you have to check whether the element to be searched is equal to this mid value. You find out it is 5 and this is 3. So it is not greater than and not equal to. So it is less than this value. So it is somewhere in this between. So again you have to search from here to this end. So here what you have to do is, in the earlier case we have moved the L value. Now what you have to do is, you have to move the H value to this position, because we have searched till here. We know that it is not in this group. So we have to search only these elements. So again what you have to do, you have to find the mid value. 0 plus 2. It is 2 by 2. It is 1. So M value will be 1. Now what you have to do is, you have to check whether the value is equal to M, and you find out that it is equal to M. So you return the position of this value. So this way you can perform this binary search. So we will see binary search with another example. So we have to search for 7, which is not in this array. So we are going to search for this 7. So we'll see how the algorithm terminates if the element is not present. So as before, L value is at 0 and H value is at 7. So we have to take the mid value. It is 0 plus 7 by 2. It is 3.5. So we'll take it as 3. Now mid value is at here. Now we will check for whether the element to be searched is the same as that of mid value. So it is not equal to and it is not less than. So it is greater than this mid value. So 7 will belong to this part of this group. So we have to change the position of L to M plus 1. So now we have to search from here to here. So 4 plus 7, 11. 11 by 2, it is 5. So mid value, the position will be here. Now we have to check for whether it is equal to the mid value. We find that it is less than this value. So what we have to do, we have to reduce the H value to M minus 1. So H is here. So H value is changed from M minus 1. So L and H will be at the same position. Now what you have to do, again we have to find the mid value. So here L and H is at 4. So 4 plus 4, 8 by 2. It is 4 itself. So mid value will be at here itself. Okay. Now we have to again check whether it is equal to the mid value. We find 7 is greater than 6. So it belongs to this part. So what we have to do is, so since it belongs to this part, we have to increment L value to m plus 1. So L value will change to here and m is here. So now the algorithm will be terminated because the value of L is greater than h now. So algorithm will be repeated as long as L is less than or equal to h. So when L value becomes greater than h, then we can terminate the algorithm. So that is the terminating condition. Now the algorithm will return that the element is not present. So this is binary search. Thank you.